Orale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies out there. Okay, man. So somebody we haven't talked about in a while is The Miz. And we should, because why? Because he's awesome. Okay. Um, Look, man, I like The Miz. I think The Miz is one of the best in mic skills, okay, in cutting promos. I think he'll probably go down as one of the best heels of all time. Um, Honestly, man, I thought he was kind of getting buried, being alongside with R-Truth. I know they won the straps at one point. I was just like, this is kind of dumb. Look, in all reality, junkies, I am so over R-Truth. I really am. Every time he comes out, to me, it's just kind of dumb. Yeah, I guess he entertains the kids. I guess he can get the crowd, he's like a hype man, I guess. What's up? What's up? What's up? I guess. I've been there before when he was coming out doing this whole little skit and rapping, and I'm just kind of like, I guess, I guess. But in all reality, man, I can do without R-Truth. Now he's there. All right, cool. I'm not hating on him. Make your money, homie. But uh, he sucks to me. To me, all right. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over him being the. He grew up watching John Cena. He's big fan. Like I'm over the little Jimmy thing. I'm just so over it. Okay. Now there's a faction that nobody talks about because nobody really cares too much, and that is the Final Testament. Okay. I do like the Authors of Pain. I think they should utilize them more as a tag team to dominate. They remind me a lot more of like they can be like the Legion of Doom, the uh, Powers of Pain, those guys, man. So um outside of that, like it's got a bunch of guys that nobody really cares too much about. However, I do think that faction can become a force to be reckoned with. I do. They just need that right person. Now, we saw what happened on Monday Night Raw. Should The Miz go join a faction? I don't know, man. The Miz to me is kind of like a standalone guy. Now, I definitely think Miz has many more years behind him in wrestling that he does in front of him. Okay. But I thought he was buried with R-Truth. I think you can do a little bit more with The Miz. And if he were to join, I'm not saying that's the right move, but at least it can bring a little bit more star power to the Final Testament. Now, does he fit in with that group? Not really. But they did come out. They did, I don't know if I should say they helped him out. I mean, he lost the match to R-Truth, but I guess they helped him get revenge on R-Truth. So I don't know. They're kind of throwing it around like if he's going to be part of that faction. I'm not really sure. Like I said, Miz, he wears a suit. I don't know, man. I'm not really sure if he really fits in with that faction. But if he does join, I would think Karrion Kross has to step aside. I would say, look, homie, it's time for you to step aside. We got a new guy leading the pack, and his name is The Miz because he is awesome. What's your guys' thoughts, man? Miz in a faction. I mean, that faction, like I said, nobody really pays attention to them, even though I do think they can do some pretty good things. I do. They just need to utilize them a little bit better. And if you throw The Miz in there, again, a little bit of an odd couple, but it might work. Who knows? But what's your guys' thoughts? Should the Miz join the Final Testament or should he not? And what's your thoughts on the Final Testament? And where does the Miz go from here? If he doesn't join them, where does he go from here? Does he get into any storylines out there? Because he's been in some pretty damn good storylines. He really has. And it seems for a while now, it's just been dead stop for him. You guys let me know. Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab. Shouts to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.